Okay. Third round of the Underachieving Overachievers with Haley the Tall Girl, and you never named yourself.
Danny the Dan.
Danny the Dan?
Yeah.
Cool.
So, you want to talk about movies?
What?
Want to talk about movies?
Movies?
We were just talking about movies.
Oh yeah, so do you know what this Quentin Tarantino movie is about?
I only know that it's gonna feature Charles Manson, the murder of Sharon Tate, and it's gonna be set in Hollywood in the 60s.
I just watched Hateful Eight. I loved it. Like,
How long? What do you feel about how long it
okay, I did take breaks while watching it,
took? Yeah.
but like
Once it gets good.
it's good. Like,
It's like there's just a lot to it, but if you stick with
it's
it,
worth
it's
it.
Like,
Yeah.
like
It upsets me the whole like Harvey Weinstein situation.
I'm saying like it upset me too, cause like you look at a lot of these dudes and
It's like you suck.
Yeah, it's like you
made
suck.
like decent movies, but like you're such a shitty person
Yeah,
that I don't
why-
even want to respect your work.
Yeah, that's why
anymore.
I hate Kevin Spacey now, cause like he was such a good actor, right? And he just, I was like, alright, this guy's good. It was like 2 years ago when I started watching more of his movies. I'm like, alright, these guys are becoming one of my favorite actors. And then this shit comes out, and it's like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
It's like, and then he chooses out like to say that he's gay. Once that, it's like, all right, it's like the worst time possible to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with Harvey Weinstein, it's just like, because he had a lot of power. With him, it's just because it's just disturbing because he had a lot of power, and you just find out that the people he did it to.
Yeah.
And it's like pretty famous people, pretty like people that are pretty up there, and like that there's no one that's off limits. That's what interested me too, is a Hollywood culture,
Yeah.
because there's like a certain,
Here's the thing.
it has its
even
own
with
certain mystique
all
to it.
this whole Me Too movement, like Hollywood's still benefiting the most from it, and like
watch them make movies about it.
There's so many other industries where this type of stuff happens, but like those don't get like
as much more
as,
right.
like, to be honest, like Hollywood has always had the reputation of being a more scandalous, like,
That's why, like,
because like
that's why I don't get why it was a surprise to some people.
Yeah.
It had always been in
Hollywood is a
culture,
reflection of like society values, like both the good and the bad, and like unfortunately society does value that sort of like, I guess,
like,
stereotype, is that the word?
I don't think it's that they value it, it's just that it became so
a normalized
thing. That's why like because I had read so much like about it, and it's like, that's why to me it wasn't a surprise. And when stuff still comes out, it's like, it sucks, but it still isn't a surprise. It's like when, even going back to like when I read Marlon Brando had sex with James, and I'm like, okay, it might be fake, but I don't count it out. And then it comes out that Richard Pryor had sex with Marlon Brando, and then Richard Pryor's like widow like confirmed it. It's like, if that's real, everything else that came out of like somebody's mouth or rumor could also be real.
Yeah. And like, I think it's hard in Hollywood because professional lives and personal lives do intermingle so like much, and on such like a deep level, that it's hard to stay objective through the whole thing.
And also, like, once you become part of like that culture, like that little like Hollywood circle, it's like you're different. It's like
I
your
think
life
it's
isn't the same.
just important to point out that Hollywood is benefiting from all these women coming forward and saying like, I got abused, this person, and like pointing fingers. Like, honestly, didn't the same thing kind of happen with the whole like McCarthy era of pointing fingers for the communism and like this person could be a communist and like it's also a form of blackballing those certain people, so like other people have like the opportunity to come up. It's like a similar situation, I feel like, in that
that's why it's the whole Harvey Weinstein thing was that he had the power. Is that like if he tried to make advances on you and like you rejected him or you know something, he could blackball you from the industry.
Yeah.
Like, because he just knew so many people, he was friends with so many people.
But okay, like
Pretty
I
much.
think about
that's a nice comparison though. It's like the whole Hollywood like show of Harvey Weinstein, the McCarthy thing. It's like I don't like you. Like you're a communist. You can't like.
Yeah, and like granted, like those are valid reasons like to not like and just think like somebody should not be like and have power. Like yeah, if you're if you're sexually abusing people and using your power to like get sexual favors, like yeah, definitely you should get your comeuppance. And like if you are a communist, yeah, you should probably like, depending on your level of like whatever, you should probably like, you know, at least be lectured.
Yeah, like double some.
Like, but then like people are just so quick to point fingers at the same time. And like,
but with Hollywood, it's crazy because it was up until like a couple years ago where like that stuff was still happening.
Yeah. And it's still happening.
That's what I'm saying, like it's still happening. That's why it's so. Like,
but like I'm just thinking, also, what about like, I don't know, the military? Because tons of women there get like sexually abused, and like that by no means like are they like doing anything to like
much attention, but.
Like, if anything, the military should be like a genderless thing. That's not something that should be on their mind, like a thing. But like, and like I think it's worse because all the people in the military wants to keep it all under wraps. So like, I guess it's interesting to compare like sexual assault and abuse in Hollywood and the pop culture industry versus sexual assault and abuse in the like law enforcement and military agencies, because like they're both worlds dominated by men, right? And like women are kind of at the mercy of what the men want in both industries. And it's, I don't know, it must be harder for like people in law enforcement because they are on the side of the law, or like they are like operating within like agencies of the law. Underachieving overachievers again. I don't know how I'm gonna format these like episodes.
That's what it's like. It's weird.
Yeah, you just keep talking, but like this is the reason. Like I like editing this way more. It's, even though I usually keep everything chronological, it's just like
picking out.
Yeah. Cause like I don't know. It's hard to get the right timing of like videos, like of how long videos should be, but like also it's complicated. Just like the way we are filming it is most beneficial for me to just edit later. Talk about video games. Fortnite.
Oh yeah, Fortnite's gonna come on the Switch.
Yeah, they're going. Sony's blocking the cross-platform.
Oh yeah, that's I don't.
I mean,
understand why. Like, do you get why they're just not doing cross-platform? Because they do it with every other.
Maybe they just don't like Nintendo.
I don't know, because they don't do it with any other console besides. They only cross with PC. That's it. PC and mobile.
I don't know. to be honest.
Yeah. I just feel like it'd be beneficial for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, because if you can buy the game on whatever system you have and play with your friends on whatever system they have, then...
Okay, so this is like a tangent, but at home in the Bay Area, I went to this boba place with my friend that was like a lounge, and they had an Xbox set up with an account playing Fortnite. And I was like, this is a little bit much, to be honest. Because I'm like,
who's gonna go out here and want to play Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I get, like, it's like millennial or whatever, but I was just like, this just kind of like irks me a little bit. Like, Fortnite is a fun game, but just the whole culture around it irks me because, like, people are, like, I feel like people just think, like, knowing about Fortnite is this big thing, like this big like accomplishment. Like all these like girlfriends are like, oh my gosh, my boyfriend plays Fortnite all the time, and it's like, you can name his video game. That is exciting. Good job. You are paying attention to a passion of your boyfriend's. Like,
yeah, it's kind of
but also all this like drama with like PUBG's suing because like, okay, PUBG, before that was H1Z1, before that was Minecraft Hunger Games, before Minecraft was Roblox, before Roblox was Legos. So in a way, we're all just stealing from Legos.
Oh, I mean, I don't think there's Lego Hunger Games.
Okay, so
we're all stealing from what is it, the book? Battle Royale?
Yeah.
The book, because I think the book first came out, or like some old.
We're all just stealing from human nature, guys.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, well, whenever the idea was first presented, because people say like Hunger Games books, but then the Hunger Games book was just like based off of Battle Royale, and the same concept. So we're all basically just stealing off literature. We're just stealing off literature. Freaking Legos over here.
Yeah. I mean, we're all stealing from Legos.
Amazing. And I think they're suing them for like something specific.
Yeah.
I think it's the dropping out of a plane thing. Like dropping out of something like that. And
yeah. See, like, in my opinion, it's just kind of like everything inspires everything.
Oh,
like,
yeah. And also the fact they had like a contract. Or, like,
okay.
Yeah, that Epic said they were gonna continue, because you know how PUBG's working on their engine, so that they were gonna continue to like work the engine.
Oh yeah,
help, like,
yeah,
PUBG make,
okay,
like,
I
a better
remember
game.
that part.
But then they went ahead and made their own style of game. So then that's where Blue was kind of like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, alright, just kind of go back on that game.
He's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Hunger Games, I wanna win, I win it all.
Remember that? Remember playing Hunger Games and freaking Bounty?
I do.
The old Fortnite. The old Fortnite. I say, like, if you think about it, it's kind of similar, though. Because you say, like, how, well, not the girlfriend aspect, but like the culture aspect, right? How Fortnite's coming up. And like, oh, it's Fortnite. And then that was my, like, there's a Minecraft movie that's supposed to come out, man.
A Minecraft
You remember it was announced. Remember freaking, what was it, 2016?
I do not remember that.
There's I think it was at it was at Minecon. There's like a little thing. And I remember seeing, like, I'm pretty sure the trailer's still out there. There's like a movie supposed to come out. Like, do you think the movie's still gonna come out? I don't think so.
No. It shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
We do not need that.
Like, it died out so fast, but it was so prevalent for people.
Still is pretty prevalent. Like,
It's just, isn't it new?
What?
There just isn't any, like...
I mean, it still has a following. I honestly think that maybe one day it will come back for like a short blip and then die out completely again.
I think so.
Yeah. There's gonna be one update that causes everybody to go back into the game just to check it out, and like something develops really cool for like 6 months, and then everybody dies again. I don't know.
That's weird.
I can only guess patterns of what is going to happen.
Yeah, I'm like only. I don't see it only because Minecraft is so limited. For what it is, it's only so limited. That's why.
Well, okay. By this point, they're changing and adding so many different mechanics that it's like a little bit. It's so different from like what it was 10 years ago. What a concept.
Because I mean, some of the stuff is pretty iconic, you know? You got the gas, you got the slimes, the squids, you got those pigs, those cows, like the art style.
Yeah. See, Minecraft's like also a game like parents can play with their kids, so I feel like in that sense, like especially parents who are going to bring their kids up playing PC games, like I guarantee Minecraft is going to be one of the first games.
I feel like Minecraft should be your introduction to PC gaming. Only because how simple it is. It teaches you like all the simple like key commands,
basic command. Yeah.
Like you think like it's a good game because if you're just playing like the open world, you'll learn how to use WASD. You learn how to use your like mouse.
Yeah.
And that's all you really need for most PC games.
Yeah, and then you can like move on to Overwatch, and then you can learn like first-person shooting, like and class, and like different hero types and everything. Like, what's a good like real-time strategy game?
That'd be cool. I just saw it like if Microsoft eventually just made Minecraft free. Like in the future.
Yeah.
Like it was just one of those things that comes on every Microsoft computer.
Honestly, they should make the original, like, original creative version of Minecraft.
And just have it in the system.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Because it's just like building blocks.
That's what I'm saying, and they own it. Like, I don't know how much more money they're gonna be making off Minecraft. Because I know Minecraft is it's like...
Well, they still have all their merch, so you know...
How much merch do you buy?
I don't buy any Minecraft merch. Yeah. People just like buy me Minecraft because they're like, oh, she used to play Minecraft. I'm like, yeah. It's cool. I like it.
What do they watch you like in Overwatch? What do I got you an Overwatch hat?
An Overwatch hat? I guess I would hang it up. I want to put like on this wall. This like on this side of the couch, like it's empty.
Yeah, you gotta place it. I like that.
I want like a heart.
I mean, what do you get this one?
Tapestry.
Do they have light in this one? Damn. Like, I don't know, because just because I'm still thinking about Minecraft. Like, just because looking at the poster. It's like, I haven't played the game, but I can still remember, like, so much about it.
Yeah.
There's the Nether. Remember the Nether?
I do.
Freaking. That's why I sometimes look back at the videos because some of them are pretty funny. Some of the
I know.
Like the first one with Omar. That one was one I heard.
I swear. I think I'm gonna be the type of artist that like becomes famous after I die, and then all of my videos are gonna blow the fuck up, and then like.
I'm saying like I'm not afraid either. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting.
You'll be whirling the cash. I'll put you as the like inheritance to my YouTube channels.
Making that 10 cents.
And you'll be like, yes, all this Minecraft YouTube money.
It's still rolling in. I feel like those old school Minecraft too.
Blast from the past.
I'm gonna do that once I like retire and stuff. I'm just Minecraft.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
play some Minecraft survival games.
Are you ready for this Minecraft Let's Play?
I swear.
Episode 305. Making my ice castle.
I'm saying this is cool, because it's like we were there, we were doing that, but it feels like we weren't. You know what I mean?
We make fun of ourselves.
Well,
let's go gather this packed ice so we can make the.
It's the only way you can do it.
Make the snowflakes.
We're such cheaters, though. We're such cheaters.
We were.
We're such cheaters. It's like, oh, since Brownie got all this stuff, we're gonna teach her what happens.
Spawn in a bunch of fucking D&D. Fuck you, Brownie.
But what? Like, I'm always gonna think about that, but it's always gonna make me think about how weird that shit was. Like,
yeah.
Like the what's the word? Like, not the, I guess the real part of it.
The IRL part.
Yeah.
I remember when he like he came to my house and was just standing in the shadows, and it was fucking weird. I came outside and he was like, "Hi, Haley," and I'm like,
"Oh, like, oh yeah, you met him." Like, see, like I'm saying, like that part's always gonna be weird.
Crazy.
Cause I remember, like, cause we all picked the same way, and it ended up going that way.
Yeah, I told this person I was recently, I was like, I've decided just to not think about how people come to my life because sometimes it's fucking weird. I'm like, I just, especially when I think about you and Leif, like, no, it's so.
That's what I'm saying, like, that's why it's always like, not that we're destined to something, but
it's like we're meant to be or something.
In a way, cause even like my friend that like I was hanging out with, Israel, like I told him, if I were to go back like 2 years ago and like people were to tell me, okay, at the end of your senior year, once you graduate, you're always gonna be with this person, these people that you hadn't spoken to in like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said, nah, I'm really freaking joking. Mm-hmm. But it just turns out like that, you know? So
yeah.
you really never know.
Yeah.
And things just always line up with that. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, like, that's why it was such a coincidence. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go to OCC. I'm gonna move to Irvine. I'm like, no, you're not. It's like right here, 10 minutes away. Like, there's one of those things, huh? Fuck it.
What?
I don't know. Just that. Like,
the way things happen. The battery's dying on the camera, so.
Throw something. Throw
my knitting needle. Okay, yeah, but okay, let's end this podcasting session. Underachieving Overachievers. Do you want to say anything?
No.
Do you want to shout yourself out?
I'm Batman.
Okay. Yeah, Haley the 12-year-old, thanks for dealing.
How did you send your streams? How do you send your streams?
Have a good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite unless you're into that sort of thing. Thanks for dealing, and sign off. Cool.
I was like,